So then, 1988 was when you started, 26 years ago, the first Red Dwarf. Going right back to the beginning, what I want to know is, who was the first person who was cast? Right at the very beginning.
The first person who was cast was Chris, I think. Chris Barry, yeah?
Oh, no, he wasn't. It was Alfred Molina.
Actually,
I can't remember a moment of that. It was you. You were the first person to cast, wasn't it?
was I?
No, he wasn't first.
Originally cast in the roles were Alfred Molina and Alan Rickman.
You didn't know that, did you?
This is a fact. And then for some reason, one of them pulled out, and then they went to see if they could put together another double act. But it was Fred Molina. I think so. I don't know why they didn't do it.
No, I think Doug changed their mind.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Craig.
And those guys' careers really suffered, haven't they?
Hey, I'm sure.
I hope thinking, God, how did I let that one get away?
Hey, I saw Fred Molina in an advert the other day for the Sun.
Catch that tumbleweed, isn't it?
It's true, man.
Danny, I think those
Who else has seen
lines, you know?
No one. They're saying, who's Alfred Molina?
Exactly.
Yeah,
They could have made an effort.
right then, let's open this up straight away. Let's go straight out to you guys. Who's got a question? Danny on the front. I can hear you from here. We'll be late.
First of all, you're great, and I think you're.
It's Norman Collier.
Don't start.
Tell him to shut up, man.
That's it.
We ain't got all day, man.
If Crichton was here today,
But he's not.
but he's not, obviously, what would he think to see all these people dressed up as all sorts and us lot gorming at new celebrities?
What a load of twats.
If Crichton was, I think what he meant was, if Crichton was here today and he saw all these people dressed up, how would he feel?
He would feel in his normal way. With his growing or something.
Delightful bunch of bizarre humanoids. Some of them with those really annoying inny and outy bits. And it would be all my fault. I'd be in here wiping surfaces for 3 or 4 days.
He's been wiping my surfaces for a lot longer.
Hey, what this audience wants.
What did you say, old man?
Look, do I honestly look 67?
67. 67.
Well, only just.
He's getting so old though that he keeps repeating his age. He keeps going, I'm 67, you know.
Well, I mean,
67.
but Norman said to me many years ago, I think you talk more like this, Norm, the older you get. I looked 50 when I was a fetus.
So they're not laughing at my jokes when I do my show, they're laughing at my silly voice.
You haven't got any jokes in your show. They've got to laugh at something.
It's not really a show.
It must be terrible when they're laughing and pointing at the same time.
I'm doing a show tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Plug.
If anyone wants to come to
Where is it, Norm?
you get it's just 2 minutes away.
Yeah, but what's it called?
It's called Just the Tonic Club. Just the Tonic. And is it come inside and you'll get a free thing, and it'll only cost you £5 to get in with that if you show that when you go in. So up to you, take it or leave it.
Without the thing, it costs you £2.50.
Get luncheon vouchers on the way in.
Craig's the most intelligent of us all. It's true. Because someone from Facebook got in touch with me who was in his class at school. I don't think I've even ever told you this, Craig. And he said that there was a teacher that hated Craig because Craig was cleverer and smarter than he was. Do you remember that? Do you remember which teacher that was?
So there.
So there.
Ask me a question.
Have we got another question from the audience, please? Could we just go back there? I presume that's a wig.
yeah.
What was the most funniest thing ever happened on Red Dwarf but was not recorded?
Funniest thing that ever happened that wasn't recorded. On Red Dwarf.
The funniest thing that happened that wasn't recorded.
Oh, there's a lot of things that we can't.
Oh, there's I know one. There was a loaf of bread and a wardrobe. That's all I'm saying. And if you see anybody looking at their shoes now, they've got the rest of the story.
There was a moment last year when I was out in the car park just going home. I'd just been hosed down and stripped and pummeled. And
You've got to have a hobby.
You've got to have a hobby. I was at the car park and then suddenly two black Crichton walked up, which was Danny and Craig with Crichton masks pulled on, and it was quite an unusual moment.
Well, the weird thing is that the mask, although it's the same shape, obviously, you know, with a different face underneath it, it actually looks totally different. And then, so me and Danny put on the mask, and Danny blacked us up. You know what I mean? Which I thought, in this day and age, blacking up, it's a terrible thing. You know? Black and white minstrel Crichton, you know. And we had the idea that we should do a thing called Crichton's Dream, because he's always moaning about wearing a mask. Oh, the mask, I'm hot, the mask. And we thought that he could be a human one time, and us three, Chris and Danny, would wear masks, and it'd be like Crichton's Dream, where he's a human and we're the robots. That'd be quite good fun, wouldn't it? Yeah.
No, let's not give them any ideas.
But Dan, can you just do a very quick impression of the West Indian Crichton?
The West Indian Crichton. All you mechanites coming onto this planet, taking our women, taking our jobs. Go and get your own Hoover socket.
The Scouse Crichton would be like, you know, mop that up. Mop it yourself.
Do the American one.
Yes. I think that'd be great. Shove it up your ass.
Can you get another question from this side of the room this time? Yes, lady.